Hi, it's so nice to be here with you again. I hope you had a very nice week. You enjoyed it. Um, as the year moves on, we are already in almost mid-February. Lots of our goals are um, already under construction. We build them, we pursue them, and we face also the challenges to do them. And there are some small tweaks in our daily behavior that we can do in order to optimize our performance and to have a much better result in working our goals. Um, Sometimes we think that we do everything in our power to achieve our goals, and then we start being frustrated because we realize that things don't go as we expect them to go. And sometimes we start wondering, why is that? And there are some moments, some parts of our behavior that we have to see again and see from a distance and check them and understand whether these behaviors are good for our achievements, our success, or not. I've seen that many times with a lot of my clients that they're wondering why things don't go as they want them to do, and why, since they have made a super action planning about their goals, they have made sub goals, baby steps, and they know how they are going to proceed on a daily basis, and then still they're just wondering what's going on, what happens, and they're not succeeding. They're not actually having good results, a very good performance. And many times, unfortunately, this is because actually their own daily habits, their way, their lifestyle is not adjusted to a specific way, to a specific flow that leads them actually to their success. And there can be lots of different daily behaviors, and since many people are used to them for many years, they do them for many years, they don't understand that this is a significant factor, a significant parameter that needs to change. And that's what I'm going to discuss with you today about our daily habits, and see if your daily habits on an everyday basis are those that they're going to help you move towards your success, or actually they are an obstacle and they are stalling actually your achievements, and they are not helpful or as helpful as you have thought that they would have been. So I've seen that with many people, and what is fantastic is actually that once they realize that some of the behaviors are not so helpful, and they at the beginning actually they are, you know, sometimes they have a small resistance, sometimes small, sometimes bigger, doesn't matter, and they say, what, I need to change that, I need to change this daily behavior, but I used to do that every single day. For example, a client of mine used to go out with friends and have coffee every single day, and she wanted to achieve a very specific goal about mounting her own e-shop, and she needed to study a lot and get information about how to mount an e-shop, how to create it, how to build it, and at the same time she needed to find a lot of stuff about her e-shop. But she used to go out with her friends on a daily basis for the last 2 decades of her life. They were friends since high school, and she was in her 35 years old, and they used to go out almost every day. So when she realized that maybe this should change a little bit, at first that was very inconvenient for her, because she was afraid that she's going to lose the contact with her friend and she's going to lose her friends. So the resistance was quite enough, significant. And then, with a lot of coaching and a lot of discussion, she little by little realized that it would be more helpful to spend some quality times with her friends on a weekly basis, do beautiful stuff with them, and instead of going out and just spending a lot of hours just drinking coffee and just have small talk on a daily basis. When she changed this behavior, she realized that her performance was greater. She realized that she was doing much more for her goals, and she advanced much more for her building the e-shop she wanted. And she finally realized that this was a behavior that was, once she changed it, actually led her to a lot of success. And yes, she had her e-shop. The shop is going fine. She's having a lot of success. She still has her friends, and she has a lot of support and admiration by them, and she hasn't lost them. But that was a small tweak. She changed this behavior, and that was a daily behavior. She thought it was a given. And once she realized that this has to be adjusted in order for me to achieve my goal, then actually she saw the very positive results for her goal, which was great. So there are a lot of daily behaviors we have. We don't pay attention to them. We think that these are natural behaviors, and we do them, we take them for a given fact. And sometimes we need to realize them. Hello, Mew. Nice to see you here. And it's nice to control make a check control to our behavior and see if all our daily behaviors are very helpful to assist us to our goal achievements and to our well-being. Look, I know that many of you may have a lot of resistance right now because you're going to say, what am I going to sacrifice my life in order to achieve? No, that's not what I want you to do, and that's not what my goal is in general. Actually, what I really believe in is that I want to see a lot of people. My mission is to help a lot of people having a great success in their professional life, but only because this is going to help them express freely and creatively express their energy, their creative energy, but at the same time, I really want them to pursue a beautiful balance between their life, their personal life, and their professional life. Otherwise, I don't think this success will have any meaning at all. So, what I coach my clients actually is to have the best performance possible, but without jeopardizing their balanced life. And this is what I really want my clients to do. And that's what I'm enjoying see them doing. And I had beautiful results of that specifically this week. So yes to the success, yes to the professional boost. I really want to see women progressing. I really want them to be business women professionals with lots of success and lots of progress, but at the same time to enjoy their personal life and enjoy a great quality of life, a well-being where they can express all their wishes about their life, having kids maybe or not, or having beautiful partners, or traveling all around the world, whatever they really desire and they really want. So I'm going to give you some suggestions today about some daily habits that maybe you can check if they're helpful for you or not. It's not necessary that you have to change them at all, and but you can. I'm hoping with this live you're going to have the opportunity to reconsider your own behaviors, daily habits, and you can see if they're helpful or not towards the making of your goals. And if you think that some of your habits are not so helpful, you can revisit, you can think about them, and I hope you can be inspired by what we're saying today in order to adjust them, to change them maybe, and find a habit to put in their place that is more helpful and it gives you better results for your goals and for your well-being. So there are some habits that they are really the daily routine. For example, the sleep. How is about your sleep? Are you sleeping well? And insomnia is something that many people are trouble sleeping. There's a great percentage, more than 15% of the people all around the world are complaining right now about sleeping problems, sleeping disorders, which is a great number, a great percentage. And that means that these people actually they have all their life completely changed, because when you don't sleep and you have sleep deprivation in the morning, you don't have energy, you don't have a clear mind, you cannot have a focused attention, and you cannot have the inspiration and the drive to help you set your goals and enjoy your life. So apart from those people that they have troubles with insomnia and disorders of the sleep in general, there are a lot of people that, due to our modern way of life, they sleep less than it's the normal. Well, new studies actually reconfirm that the normal is more than 9 hours. That's how humans used to sleep uh, a few centuries ago, actually, only 150 years ago. And all that changed because of the industrial revolutions. And then we had to sleep 8 hours because that was convenient for the production and the industrial performance and production. So new studies have shown that 9 hours, 9 to 10 hours are good for sleep. Lots of you are going to say, what? 9 hours? I don't have the time to do that. Okay, it's just an indicative. It's just an indication to show you how far from that our modern life is, and it's just a nudge. Just take it, just look at it, and just see if you sleep only 5 hours or 6 hours, what else you can do to make it a little bit better. Even if you gain 1 more hour of sleep, that will be so beneficial for your health, for your physical health, for your mental health. You will have more stamina and more clear mind and more ideas and more psychological balance to attack your goal and crush it, and at the same time be happy in your life in general. So just check a little bit. How about your sleep? How is doing? How are you doing with that? Are you easy or not? And you can check a lot of different conditions and suggestions about how to have better sleep. Probably not having my iPad with me, or my iPhone or my smartphone in the bed. Or some people have a lot of they always need a light in order to sleep. Just total darkness is much better. You just see about that, and if you think that you have a trouble, seek for expert advice from sleep healers and sleep doctors, and they're going to help you. This is a very important habit, and it changes a lot of performances. I've seen that a lot. I used to have a client that she had insomnia. She couldn't sleep in the night, and there was a factor that she have never imagined that this was the reason why she couldn't sleep at all. And she was just she was getting to sleep, and after 1 hour she was getting up, and she couldn't sleep anymore. Why? Because she was going to sleep without having any dinner at all. So she was waking up because of her hunger. The moment she started eating regularly, well, her sleep just came back, and it was great. So you see, look at all the parameters about your sleep, how it is done, when it is done, which are the environmental conditions you do it, and you're going to see that if you have a disturbed sleep, your performance is not the top one, for sure not. All right. Another daily habit is the breakfast. How is your breakfast doing? Are you a pro? You like it for the breakfast or not? There are some people saying, no, 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 it's not possible for me to have a breakfast. Breakfast has a lot of goods to give you. One of them is that you have the energy. You take a lot of energy. You eat the specific food that you need, that gives you the energy to move on in the day, to have all the clear mind. you don't have your stomach complaining at that time, so your concentration to your thoughts, to your actions is completely dedicated to your aim, to your goals, to your errands, and to your tasks. And also at the same time, the breakfast, if you have this habit, is a very nice time, an intermediate time between the sleeping situation and the day that is going to be quite active, to help you be a little bit poised. So it's nice for you to eat on a table, enjoy 5, 10, 15 minutes of just eating. I'm not telling you to spend hours on a breakfast, on a table, having your breakfast, but being poised, being calm, it helps you really rebalance yourself from the state of being completely inactive of the sleep, and from to the state that you're going to be very proactive, and you're going to move, and you're going to do so many things. And breakfast is a great opportunity for you to reconnect with yourself, reconnect with your memory, reconnect with your what you want to do, with all the program you have on that day. It's like a form of meditation, and this is great. Another thing is that, how are you doing with your technology? A great thing is that you can, some people, the moment they wake up, they want to have everything on their phone, their social media, the television, or the radio, everything on. And actually, this is something that doesn't help you actually come into your balance. Connect yourself, connect your consciousness from the sleeping state to the awakened state. And sometimes it's really annoying because you don't have the time to really realize what day is today, what things you need to do, what is your mood today, how to deal with it, and how to pursue your day, your goals, your steps you're doing. So a very good idea is to have a tech silence, anything that is turned off. So you wake up, you have your hygiene, you can have some meditation, you can have a very simple exercise, or you can have your beverage, your morning beverage in silence, or you can have some mild music. And once this half hour is over, then you can move on to your daily program. And then you can check your mail, check your media, check whatever. And I've noticed that when I do that myself, when I have my tech silence, things are going better. I feel more relaxed, and this relaxation, this calmness, follows me all the day. If, on the other hand, I am totally tempted and I accept the temptation of turning on the media and say, oh, yes, I was expecting this email, I need to check it right now, then actually all this tension, uh, it's with me until the end of the day. And it's really sticky. Um, Another beautiful habit, I really like it. I really, really enjoy it, and I've actually written a whole book about it. Is practicing gratitude. It's really powerful. I can speak for hours about gratitude. The moment I wake up, I open my eyes. I just feel grateful that I actually opened my eyes. I'm still here, alive, and I will probably have an entire day, new day to enjoy being alive, and I feel grateful about that. And then I keep practicing gratitude for lots of things. I'm grateful that I can stand up on my feet. I'm grateful about having a home, and it's a warm one. I'm grateful about having my coffee and having my breakfast and being able to enjoy them. So I keep doing that. I keep practicing gratitude for everything that occurs in my life all day long. And this is super powerful because actually it makes people, gratitude, practicing gratitude, it really enforces us. It makes us feel empowered. We only see the best of every experience. We only see how we can take the good part of every experience. And when I say that, I don't say we don't see if something's gone wrong. Yes, you know that something didn't work, but if you practice gratitude, you see that you've learned something and maybe it wasn't worse, and you feel empowered, and it opens your mind and it opens your spirit and makes you feel happy, feel poised, feel calm and serene. And once you do that, actually that's what you project to the others, and you've got better connection with the others. And by having better connection with the other, you have better communication, better collaboration, better news. And uh, gratitude is so easy. If you start practicing it, you can take it with you everywhere, and you can practice it everywhere. You know, you're standing in the queue and you can practice your gratitude for being there, and even watching everybody, being with a lot of other people. You just practice gratitude. And then you see that instead of feeling stressed because you're in the queue, instead of feeling angry for that, you're feeling happy, you're feeling okay. And that's how you you create quality for your life, because at that specific moment your emotion is positive. This part of this small time of your life that is not going to come again, it's over once it's lived. You feel good, you feel great, you feel grateful, and not, you don't feel angry, you don't feel frustrated, you don't feel in a bad mood. And this is again for yourself, for you, and everything that you want to do and everything that you want to experience. Um, at the same time, when you feel grateful, that means that in order to feel grateful, you at the same time you feel that you're present in the now. This is a magic moment. It's like having a walking meditation, being present in the now. I know that I'm right now here with you. I'm talking to you, and this is it. My mind, my thoughts, my concentration, and my perception is here focused on you. I don't think about other things. I don't think what's next. I don't think about what I'm going to eat tomorrow. I'm not thinking about what happened today before this meeting. I'm just here concentrated, focused with you. And this is great because when you want to pursue your goals and you want to produce things and stuff, it's really, really important for you every single moment when you are working on your sub goals. You need to be concentrated on that specific moment, because that optimizes your performance. You actually give the best of yourself and all your cognitive functions to work on the specific sub goal at that moment. You're focused, you're concentrated, you're in the flow, and only when you are doing that you have the best performance possible in order to achieve your goal. So being focused in the present is very, very important. And then something else that I've noticed a lot with many clients, and it's quite sometimes it's quite a challenge with a lot of my clients and with lots of people that I discuss with and we communicate. I've seen a lot of people are they're completely stuck in a problem. When they tell me, you see, I had a problem today, and they start describing the problem, you see, it was so difficult. For example, my copy machine just stopped working, and I really needed to make these copies, and that was so frustrating. And they start talking about all this problem. And then I realized that they are focused on the description of the problem. So when I ask them, and what's next? What did you do about it? How did you deal with the problem? Did you have any solution? What you did next? They're not satisfied with this question, because there are some people addicted to thinking about the problem and not about the solution. That's something I don't really like doing myself. It's against my nature. I was always thinking about a solution. The moment I could see that there was a problem, I would say, okay, now there's a problem. We accept that there is a problem, and let's see how we can deal with it. Sometimes you cannot deal with that. Probably you cannot change it, but dealing doesn't only mean to stop the problem existing. Dealing with the problem always also means that you accept the problem and you accept the new condition. So, a very good idea for pursuing your goals is to start accepting about the problem and thinking about the possible solution. Many times, most of the times actually, you can find a new solution even if it is the total acceptance of a new situation that in the beginning was not desired by you. And you can think about the solution, always think about the solution. So the copy machine doesn't work. Okay, what's next? How can you do it? Can you go to a neighbor? Can you ask to a colleague? Can you just print screen? Can you just have some photocopy outdoors? What can you do about it? Find the solution. And when you find the solution and when you're proactive like that, that's how you're going to deal with all the steps of your goals, because problems are going to appear at any single moment, probably. Nothing is going absolutely, nobody signed with you a contract that from the beginning of your goal everything is going to move on smoothly and perfectly. Sometimes you can have some unexpected development and you need your call to deal with it. So think about the solution. First thing, okay, we just saw that there's a problem. You can examine its parameters, the dimensions, if everything, how is the problem done, but then stop talking about the problem and find the solution. This is the best. Another thing of the daily habits is that if you want to achieve a goal and you really have this high-end goal, this professional goal that is going to take you to another level, a greater professional level that you want to achieve, and you really don't know all the different aspects of it, don't lose time by inventing the old ideas already. Okay, by reinventing the wheel. Ask for experts' help. I've seen some clients of mine that they didn't want to hire me initially as a coach, and sometimes they finally hired me as a last resource to them because they didn't know what else to do. And a friend they had, another client of mine, actually gave them my reference and tell them maybe you should try that too. And they hired a coach. Doesn't have to be me or I don't know. It has to be someone. You have to find the mentor or the coach you really need, and you have to ask the help of this person, and they're going to give you lots of things like expertise, uh, a more objective and distant view of what you need to do. They're going to give you another opinion, new tools, new techniques, strategies, and this is going to make your daily habits completely different. You're going to see you're going to set your daily habits, your daily program on a completely different basis. And you're going to be more motivated, and people are motivated when they have a coach. They want to be good because they're going to refer themselves to their coach, even whether if it is a diet coach, if it is a health coach, if it is a practice coach, if it is a gym coach, or a success coach, a business coach. People, once they know that they have this coach and they are going to say their big wins and their big challenges to these people, they are completely motivated and they want to have the best habits and the best performance in order to mention that to their coach, because actually the coach is your mirror, and your mirror is, you want to see your best view on this mirror, and that's what you're doing. So for that reason, I invite you, if you are interested in watching your best mirror, your best view in the mirror, and if you have this great challenge that you want to achieve a high-end professional goal, but at the same time you really want to be sure once you go into the path of pursuing this success goal, this professional goal, that you are going to build a healthy and balanced, happy personal life, I invite you to have a business breakthrough free session with me. You're going to find the details in the description about this free session. You can send me an email, or you can sign in the link you're going to find in the comments in the description. And until next week we're going to keep our habits, the description of our beautiful, successful daily habits. Until then, enjoy a beautiful, beautiful week and have a lot of creative and beautiful, successful moments. See you in 1 week. Bye bye.